I'm devastated. I'm just in shock. I'm in awe over such destruction. It just is horrible here.
Ian absolutely swamps southwest Florida, destroying people's homes in its path. Debris is everywhere. Homes reduced to piles of rubble.
Yeah, Hurricane Ian, one of the most powerful storms ever recorded in this country. It also caused catastrophic damage further inland as well. Images
out of Florida revealing the devastation from this storm. Right now, it is setting its sights on the Georgia-Carolina coast. Fox's Madeleine Rivera reports from Fort Myers.
Forecasters say Ian has regained strength as it enters the Atlantic before moving north towards Georgia and the Carolinas.
I'm in awe over such destruction. It just is horrible here.
Ian carving a path of destruction along Florida's Gulf Coast. After making landfall Wednesday as a Category 4 hurricane, now millions remain without power in Florida as search and rescue efforts are underway to help those who did not make it out in time.
If you need to be evacuated, step out of your front door.
FEMA calling the damage in areas like Fort Myers catastrophic, with President Biden saying Ian could be the deadliest storm in Florida's history. The president approving a major disaster declaration for Florida, freeing up aid for recovery efforts.
The federal government will cover 100% of the cost to clear debris and for all the costs that the state has to engage in and expend to save lives.
And as the storm makes its way out of the state, Central Florida has been slammed with flooding rains. Meanwhile, forecasters expect Ian to regain hurricane strength ahead of its second landfall along the Georgia and Carolina coastlines. People there preparing for life-threatening storm surges, flooding, and high winds.
Be weather aware of that and to take precautions now to keep you and your family safe.
The governors of Georgia, North and South Carolina have all issued a state of emergency. In Fort Myers, Florida, Madeleine Rivera, Fox 10 Phoenix.
Yeah, the wind and the storm surge, man, it was just so intense. The bridge, the only bridge that leads to Sanibel Island from Fort Myers, collapsed in several spots. It's impassable. Officials say that could leave thousands of people who didn't evacuate stranded. And, trying to get those people out of there, now they can only do it by chopper, by boat. There's no way to get in by car. Driving is difficult on many roads, littered with all this debris or just damaged altogether. The Pine Island Bridge also impassable. They both suffered structural damage and will need to be rebuilt.
Hurricane Ian's wrath extending to central Florida and now beyond. It caused extensive damage and flooding in Orlando. Take a look at this video from downtown Orlando. The lake overflowing into the surrounding streets after Ian dumped torrential rains across the area.